Ike's going to be doing for, and they know all the counterplay, so it's so hard for Ike players to come up with some clever way to get around you.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm gonna finish my thought. Yeah, having a character that's that linear can be its own boon. Just because, like, you might not necessarily have a whole lot to iterate on, but God, you're gonna get so good at what you do.
Yes, you are. And to feed into what FTP is talking about here, there's so much opportunity in a game like Smash for outplaying your opponent with more than what move am I going to use? When am I going to use it? How am I going to space it? Things like that. However, enough about Ike, the character that no one ever sees. Let's talk about Zelda and Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong, a character that has been so up and down in the meta, and honestly, it just comes down to how well is Tweak doing at the moment. Obviously on a high right now, but this isn't Tweak, this is Eve. Gonna be I think a little bit of a tricky matchup because he's got to watch out for that neutral B against his banana. Neturtle, actually I was talking to earlier about how prolific neutral B becomes in Elite Smash. Neturtle was saying how she has been using that move so much in Elite Smash lately and feels like between that and a few other things, a little worried about how her game plan is going to translate to offline, just because so many of these options are so much more effective in an online environment. By her own words, she thinks Zelda is significantly better online, and so you have to be careful with things like how you're going to place that Phantom, not accidentally getting B reverses or missing your B reverses because the lag of online changes your timing in certain ways, and not being able to use that neutral B as safely, certain other options as safely either. Able to get the Phantom the way she wants there and the neutral B the way she wants, and as soon as you do, you are able to get in. This character, even if not the highest on the tier list, does have tools. Meanwhile, Diddy Kong, a character who has a very clear game plan in neutral, kind of like what we were talking about with Ike, but the difference is that his game plan has so many mix-ups and so many options, and it's just generally so strong that it almost doesn't matter if you know what he's trying to do. It feels like sometimes you just can't do anything about it, especially once he gets that banana online. Another good neutral B from Neturtle. Meanwhile, Eve continuing to hold on to this first stock. I was expecting to see an F smash there. Maybe Eve knowing it wasn't going to kill. Expecting a roll, I think, with that banana. Not really sure. Maybe maybe it was an accidental B reverse there. Now we get the F smash. Neturtle holding in with that DI, ends up dying off the top. But the thing is, even if you hold out there, you just die off the side. I don't think anything could have saved her. But now the up tilt into Nair, down a stock, and I need to make something happen. Not able to get it there. Good parry, but the dash attack from Eve comes out anyway. Now we're just back in this safe neutral. I really like how well Neturtle is using that neutral B. However, Eve is not letting any of these things get out of hand. It's so easy to get hit once by that neutral B, find yourself in the corner, and just get oppressed by those phantoms, by those weird options that Neturtle has with this character. And even like just the raw up Bs, we haven't seen any of that coming out from Neturtle. Eve is playing in a way that is just making that not viable. And now we see that banana again stuck in the corner, misses the spike, and all of a sudden that whip is going to give Neturtle another lead. Spot dodges. However, the forward air from the Eve continuing to turn this around in the corner over and over and over, while Neturtle is just not able to get the kill. There we go, and that's gonna be it. Eve just on the offensive that entire game. I feel like it came down to the momentum of neutral wins. Every time Eve got a neutral win, it turned into something, even if it was just pressure. Whereas when Neturtle was getting those neutral wins, it was not nearly as effective. A lot of it was those neutral B reversals where not a lot of hit stun, not a lot of knockback, and Eve was just able to move out of those situations, reset. And once you are at a reset neutral, especially when Diddy has banana, against a character like Zelda, it's so hard for her to take advantage even of the stage positioning that she was able to get in those reversal situations. However, now, going to a much smaller stage here with the Smash Bros. Pick. I'm expecting that a lot of this has to do with the way Phantom is going to work in the matchup, as well as not letting Diddy Kong run away and get those bananas. But it all comes down to how well you're able to execute on that plan. I like the mix-up with the grab there, the lightning kick as well, and all of a sudden, Neturtle looking a lot more solid. Good movement there from Eve going to the other side of the stage. A lot easier to do on a stage like Smashville. And now you've got that banana. Goes for the reset with the F tilt. I like the idea. It wouldn't have killed, but it would have been more damage and more stave control. Getting that banana. Are we going to go high? Are we going to go low? I know Eve loves those banana drop down airs. However, this time around, able to, Neturtle is able to get past it. Sorry about that, folks. I was just trying to close the door real quick. These air hockey players are going ham in the background. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but it's making it hard for me to hear myself think sometimes. Okay, goes for the nair, doesn't get it. Eve, again, just playing nice and safe. But on this smaller stage, Neturtle has done such a good job of not letting Eve set up in neutral and is able to do what we were talking about in that last game. Oh, no. Mistimed a little bit on the up B, held up a little bit too soon, and so ended up pineappling on the bottom of the stage. The difference, of course, being that when Diddy Kong pineapples on the stage, he just straight up blows up. There's no chance. He got a second chance to come back there. And now Neturtle up a stock. Trying to play patient with those phantoms. However, he's taking advantage of the lag. The late hit on that neutral B. I didn't think that was going to work. However, it is. And now the banana into the F smash. Able to even up the stocks. Eve in a good spot. But Neturtle has the advantage here. Trying to get some momentum. Something started with those up tilts. Really a good move for this character. I saw some conversations in Discord just this past couple days talking about how good that move is for this character. And we've seen Neturtle using it to good effect. However, Eve, once again, finding ways to get that banana, but the up smash call out is going to do it for Neturtle on this second stock, or excuse me, the second game. And we are going to a third 1-1, all tied up, all going to come down to Eve's counter pick. Do I see a Duplo in the background? I don't know if he's gonna come over here, but my man is he's eyeing the commentary. We'll see what he does. Either way, let's get into this game number 3. Eve versus Neturtle, going to be on Hollow Bastion, so same platform setup as that last game, and we saw how well that worked for Neturtle with those ILO Phantom mix-ups. However, this time it's a little bit bigger, and that could mean the world for Eve. Just having that space to run away, get those bananas, and not letting Neturtle pile on the offensive pressure when she gets the those neutral hits. So patient, good weight there, and Eve does not pull the trigger immediately on the neutral B, which I'm surprised for. However, was able to read Neturtle's defensive options and turned it into all that damage, and the F smash to get the early stock. Only 28% on Eve right now. Okay, the get off me coming in, but this is what I was talking about. Now that we're on this larger stage, when Eve gets hit by that neutral B, he's able to just run away and completely shut down Neturtle's offensive pressure, get back into these comfortable neutral situations with that banana, and look what he's able to do with it. This is such a different game from the last one. And now completely out of that phantom range as well. Goes for the grab reset. I like the idea there. The forward air wouldn't have been too huge of an advantage. So trying to make something else happen. Eve has shown a lot of willingness to do that. But when you're in a situation like that, no reason not to just pull out the F smash. And now 3 stocks to 1. Neturtle more than on the back foot right now. Gonna need to pull out something fast. Speaking of pulling out, Eve not pulling out of these combos right now. Only 29%. But just the mental damage of being able to get that early momentum on this last stock put in itself is huge. No two frame. I like the downhill attempts from the Turtle. Down air, however, coming out. And I love the side B idea from Eve. However, low enough percent that it's pretty easy for the Turtle to get, honestly, a good mash out there. To not let that get out of hand. Also not getting stuck in an air dodge or anything of the sort. Unfortunately, it did mean the end of the stock for Eve. Maybe that's the momentum switch that the Turtle needs. Dash attack going to whip. And now that banana into grab, switching the positions on stage. Eve just slowly stepping backwards until they found the opening, getting the banana into yet another F smash and going to take the stock. And I think the game was that one. Or excuse me, the set was that one. I believe we are in best of 3 territory here. Yeah, it looks like these guys are packing up. Good stuff to the Turtle. Got one game in there. Really, I think that set showed how important the stages can be in a matchup. The way the larger stage on that first game and that third game was able to work into Eve's advantage. Obviously, there is tons of counterplay to be had to prevent what we saw, but the way Eve was able to use the size of the stage to his advantage was so effective against the Zelda of Neturtle there. But, you know, that's the game. It's a counter pick game with these stages.